Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
I'm Molly Roberts.
And I'm Drew Goins. Each Friday on Impromptu, we talk through the questions we can't stop thinking about.
Do we need to rethink how much we drink?
Why are companies really asking workers to come back to the office?
Does boycotting a business actually work?
Should we quit social media?
We're here when the news gets personal and the headlines hit home.
Join Molly and me every Friday on Impromptu from Washington Post Opinions.
Find Impromptu wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest. Building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
Kyle, what do you got for 3 things we need to know?
This is huge news. A trailblazing sport is now official. An NCAA athletic conference just became the first with women's flag football. It's the Division III Atlantic East. They're going to field 7 varsity teams this spring. And they actually thanked the NFL and RCX Sports for giving them the grant to make it possible. Interestingly enough, the 2028 Olympics will also feature men's and women's flag football for the very first time.
Cool.
Catching on.
Right on.
Now, you might see Super Mario coming to your airport. JetBlue and Nintendo teamed up for a Super Mario Brothers themed plane. This thing looks awesome. It's like the Nintendo Blue with a red tail. It features like pictures of the characters, Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, you name it. And I just think it's going to be fascinating to see these in the air. This is also really good news because sometimes when I swear, my husband does not like it. But they've been doing research on cursing, and they actually found it can help immensely if you get hurt. They said basically swearing is like increases your pain tolerance. So if you are, you stub your toe and you just let it out, it's actually going to help you hurt less. Now, oftentimes when I do that, it's not because I'm hurting, but this right here is great research. So let it out. They did say that the F word is the most used when inflicted with pain, and they said go for it. It's a great word, but whatever curse word is the one you choose will work just the same for pain tolerance.
It's the most versatile, the F word. You can use it for so many things.
That story stresses me out right now because today's the start of Lent, and the one thing that I'm giving up is I'm giving up cursing, or I'm trying to.
Me too.
Curse less. Yeah,
look at you two.
Fingers crossed that I don't get hurt because I'm going to want to alleviate some of that pain.
Or you just get hurt and then you go, this is the sacrifice that I'm making. This is it.
I think, Payton, when you insult people now, your insults are going to be more flowery because you can't use
I know. And my insults, when they're colorful, are so much more fun.
And that's 3 things you need to know.
Got a text, by the way, tying into all this. Text line is... you text JJR, whatever you want to say, to the number 96893. Happy Ash Wednesday, guys. Anybody participating? If so, what are you giving up? I'm giving up Uber Eats. By the way, Payton totally said Ash Wednesday.
I mean, I meant to say Ash Wednesday, and then I just got tongue-tied. But yeah, I'm giving up. I'm trying to give up cursing. And then also, I also like to, not just give up something, but I like to do something that, betters my everyday life. And so I'm going to be trying to wake up earlier because I want slower mornings. I feel like I need to
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And
really
so
good.
Today I woke up 20 minutes later than I wanted to, but 20 minutes earlier than I normally do. So I feel okay.
That's good. That's a start. That's awesome.
You're giving up cussing as well, Rich?
Yeah, I think I talked about it. Did I talk about it with you? But
No.
So my wife and I were talking because she doesn't really cuss much at all. So I'm like, I would like to do that more. And I think I'm okay. But I just realized that's such a go-to thing. So I'm going to try to stop doing that. And then Stacey and I agreed together to either go walk or lift weights or do something like physical exercise every day together.
Oh, cool. So we're on the same page,
Together.
giving up something, but also,
Adding
doing something that'll better us. I like that.
And then Payton and I are looking for a place to get some drive-through ashes today.
Yes.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
There's a couple, I've done it a few times. And another way of doing it is when it pops up in your memories, just repost the one you did. So that's the same thing.
That's good.
I don't think
Is
so.
it the same thing?
It's the same thing. That's part of my Lent resolution. What's the vibe for predictions today, Payton?
I'm going to tell you what kind of friend you are in your friend group.
Hey, Haley, what's your sign? Haley.
Haley, it's Sagittarius.
Okay, Sagittarius, you guys are the unreliable one. You are the I'm on my way friend who is absolutely not on their way. You say you'll come to brunch, but suddenly you're like backpacking in another country. When you do show up, though, you bring the best stories and the wildest energy.
True.
Thanks, Haley.
Thanks. Bye.
Hi.
Hi, Jen.
Morning.
Good morning.
What's your sign?
Aquarius.
Okay, Aquarius, the type of friend that you are the wild card. You disappear mid-party and show up 3 hours later with like a totally new friend group. You say things like, let's just see where the night takes us. And I wouldn't doubt that you've probably convinced your friends to go on a road trip in like the middle of the night.
That's all right. Thank you.
Thanks, Jen.
Have a good day.
You too. Hey, Tanya, what's your sign? Tanya?
Hello?
Hi.
Yes, Cancer. Sorry.
Okay, Cancer, you guys are the therapist friend. You are the designated, are you okay friend? You're always ready to listen, give advice, and hug your friends while they're crying at the pregame over their ex again. But the second that you Cancers get emotional, you just disappear into your room for like 3 business days.
That is true. That is so spot on.
My little crybabies. We love you, Cancers, though.
Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you.
What's up, Mike?
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Mike, you can't just call in and think everyone knows who you are. You got to tell us, what's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Right.
Yeah, Mike's a Virgo. Mike, whenever I talk to Mike, he always gives me the, hey, it's Mike, I'm calling in for Virgo, you know.
Right.
So, like, you know.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah,
He's like,
okay.
I'm a brand
He
now.
already did it. So it's like,
Today, yeah, I kind of wanted to keep it cool. Everybody else is answering the phone like keeping it cool, so I'm keeping it cool today.
well, it's all good. Mike is our Virgo who's been calling in the last couple of days. We appreciate you. John Jay's also our Virgo. You guys are the mom friend. You have the Advil and the hand sanitizer and the entire itinerary in your bag. You know everyone's Uber rating, and you always check the Yelp reviews before picking a restaurant. If you're drunk at 2 a.m., you're probably the one ordering the Uber home. John Jay, I know this isn't you, but like, I think this might be the majority of the Virgos. You're just so different.
Well,
He's got the nose spray if anyone
and
needs
I got
it.
the nose spray and the butt wipes.
There we go. I mean, that's mom friend to the T with the butt wipes.
Right. Right.
I know the nose spray thing, that was funny. That just cracked me up, guys. You guys rock. Thank you again.
Thanks, Mike.
Mike.
Shanae, good morning. Shanae the Gemini.
Hey, good morning. I was just going to say that John Jay got the nose spray, for sure.
The party can start now.
Yep.
Yes.
You brought the party favors. All right. Shanae, the Gemini, you are the one friend who knows everyone. You can't go anywhere without a Gemini running into somebody that they know, like, oh my gosh, I went to kindergarten with them randomly in the middle of the bar. You are the ultimate social butterfly, but also you love drama, and you will absolutely be the first to say, you want to know the tea that I heard about that situation?
Oh, okay. But what is funny, at the Phoenix Open, we were at the Bird's Nest, and the girl goes, I know you. I played football with you. I was like, oh, my God. So,
Yeah, you know everyone.
The thing about Shanae, too, the Gemini, when she's like talking about spilling the tea, no matter what she talks about, she sounds like she's spilling the tea. Just a regular conversation.
Yep.
You feel like you're getting a secret.
All right, Shanae.
Right. Thanks. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
We've all done it.
You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.